Now everybody knows who Sophie Cunningham is. Everybody wants a piece of Sophie Cunningham. Her jersey is the #1 selling jersey in the WNBA. Sold out. Now,
I don't guess you could buy the entire WNBA.
One player, one post, one clothing. That was all it took to completely upend the WNBA. Sophie Cunningham wore more than just an Arby shirt. She had on a revolution. If you appreciate this content, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Believe it or not, more than 85% of viewers haven't subscribed yet. It's free and only takes a second, but it means the world to us. So, did you subscribe already? Great. Thank you so much for your support. Now, back to the video.
We know somebody that has gotten ridiculously popular this year with the Indiana Fever. I made a prediction that she was going to be the second most popular player on this team by the end of the year. And then, of course, there was the big incident during the Connecticut Sun game. And by the end of that game, she was known as Caitlin Clark's enforcer.
$800,000 worth of shirts were sold in a single day. It was too much for the WNBA to handle. And now they're fighting for their lives. She was located by the league. She became a legend thanks to the fans. She is currently being offered a position in professional wrestling. It's no longer just basketball. It's war. It began with a foul that nobody reported. Sophie Cunningham was struck in the head. Don't whistle. Then another neck grip. Nothing. Fans were incensed, but Sophie had had enough of keeping quiet. She then made fun of the referees on TikTok, calling them blind, lazy, and worthless. It had 1.3 million views in a matter of minutes, and the comments were utterly chaotic.
So as you can see after the game, Caitlin Clark and Sophie are both running up to the referee here. They are both so upset, and the referee is just walking away from them. He won't even look at them in the face. He keeps turning. Like, Sophie even went up at one point and is like tapping on his arm. He would not even look at them. You guys, I have watched so much basketball in my lifetime, so much NBA, so much professional basketball. It's comical at times when you see the players after the games talking to the refs, because a lot of them end up knowing each other at a certain point because they've reffed their game so many times. The fact that this referee wouldn't even acknowledge the player.
What players wouldn't dare say aloud is said by fans. Rather than take responsibility, the WNBA fined Sophie $5,000. What did they do? Try to keep her quiet. The fine became a flex because to Sophie's action. The fine made her laugh. Literally chuckled. Dropped a bomb after that. Sophie entered the room on game night sporting the now famous Arby's shirt. Arby's is consumed by attractive women. Boom. The internet went crazy. It was strategic as well as humorous. Fans were enamored. According to Arby's official story, she was an unrepentant in. This is famous. Sophie just received a t-shirt to wrap up the WNBA. The shirt sold out in every state in a matter of hours. Millions of dollars were made the following day from the sale of 800,000 copies, but none of it went to the WNBA. The league attempted to bury her. She transformed it into the most successful marketing strategy in the history of women's sports. The WNBA lost its main source of exposure in addition to losing control. In just a few days, Sophie's TikTok following increased from 300,000 to over 1.7 million because
her jersey surpassed the all-time woman, Caitlin Clark. The most popular woman ever in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark, got her jersey surpassed by Sophie Cunningham. Why? Because Sophie Cunningham stood up for Caitlin Clark. She did all of these Instagrams. She did all of this stuff. And next thing you know, it all didn't matter. It didn't matter. I mean, I'm looking at her Instagram now.
Brands began to line up. Sales of jerseys surged. Then it became much more bizarre.
This arrangement into the Chicago Sky game. Of course, the Indiana Fever, I would like to say, beat the brakes off the Sky, but really it felt like they underachieved a good bit yesterday with so many Sky members being out of the lineup. But nonetheless, she came walking in to the arena yesterday wearing that. There she is right there. Let's just bring this up over at Tater Report. There she is right there. Hot girls eat Arby's. I can only imagine, and I have no idea. I would assume this is some kind of sponsorship.
Sophie is out here penning her own story in strong red ink as league authorities attempt to control the narrative.
Hey, you know what? At the end of the day, this is an entertainment business. I know a lot of people pay a lot of money to come and watch us play, and so we want them to have fun. And at the end of the day, I work my tail off in the off season, and now this is my fun. I want to go out there, I want to smile, I want to laugh, I want to get the crowd involved, and that's just who I am. I'm an energy player. And at the end of the day, I'm going to do whatever the team needs. But when you get this building popping, it's really hard to play
You're going
here.
to play on national television every game. That helps your brand. You come to play with the Fever because you're playing with Caitlin Clark. You become friends with one of the most powerful, popular athletes in America. But then there's always that moment. And for Sophie Cunningham, that moment occurred the other day with a takedown, a grab. It was perceived that she was protecting Clark. Wasn't really that. But that's all right. Let perceptions rule. And now people are interested. It's good. It's great.
Fans are now wondering, is the WNBA even safe for its stars anymore? With Arby's sauce on top. Is this league ruining itself?
They call me, and so it's just trying to make everyone match and make sure we're all just having good vibes, right? You know, the seasons has a bunch of highs and lows, and so just trying to keep a level head on everyone. But I also think that we get to play basketball for a living, and that's super fun. So sometimes you just need a good perspective of like, hey, we're in the grind right now, and it feels hard, but at the end of the day, we get to dribble a ball for a living, so we got to be.
Sophie demonstrated that speaking up is preferable to being silent, that authenticity triumphs over control, and that a fine is nothing when people support you. This is the bit that no one anticipated, though. The WNBA is thinking about outright prohibiting branded apparel. Yes, that is their response. Nor enhancing leadership, nor fixing refs. Simply more authority. Sophie, meanwhile, recently shared a story of herself clutching an Arby's burger while wearing a gold chain that reads, 5K Fine Club. Oh, and there are rumors that Arby's wants her to spearhead their national campaign. There is $2 million available. It's no longer just about Sophie. Every athlete who has been instructed to shut up and play is the subject of this. Put a fire emoji in the comments if you think Sophie Cunningham has completely transformed the game. Do you believe the WNBA is collapsing, or is it simply scared of its own stars? We're not done yet, so remember to click the bell, like, and subscribe. The inner tale of how Caitlin Clark nearly quit the league due to league politics will be revealed in the next episode.